Hello, my name is Edgar. Core by Premier Software has the ability to set up and provide memberships online. The benefit of this is that clients can purchase and manage their memberships at a time to suit them. Therefore, today I will show you how to set this up using Core. First, you'll need to set up the memberships within your Core software. Whilst we do have a full video on how to do this under Membership Setup and Sign Up, I will be happy to go through a quick overview of this for you. If you are a single site business, log into Core's Manager application. If your business is based across multiple sites, log into Core's Administrator application. You will first need to set up the configuration of a few items via the General section in Sites and by heading to the Site Settings tab once the site name has been highlighted. Under Membership Options, you can set items such as membership numbers when a client signs up, as well as taking renewal payments via direct debits and receiving loyalty points when the membership does renew. There are plenty more options here too, mostly regarding default payment terms and renewals. Once these have been configured, you can set up the membership types. Back on the main menu, click Initial Membership Setup and then Membership Types to do this. Click the green plus button. You can then type the name of the membership in the description box, such as Full Peak Membership. After, set the gender of who can apply for the membership, such as female, male, or either, which will encompass any gender out there. Set the income center to membership as well as the joining income center. You can then allocate the site the membership is applicable for by highlighting the site and clicking the single right arrow. Click the green tick to save the details. You can then click the Site Details tab to set additional details such as the age range of the membership, the duration, and the start date that membership can be applied for. Fees will be where you can set the joining fee as well as the full fee, which is essential if you wish for members to pay annually. You can then set any additional details such as any number of guest passes included and loyalty points received for new members or renewals. Finally, you can set the default hours for each site. Click the green tick to save the details. Next, we need to log into your online configuration portal. Head to the Help and Support button at the top of Manager or Administrator, click this and then About. This will show the serial number of your software, which you will need for the next step. With this in hand, head to www.premiersoftware.uk and click the Login button. You can then enter your serial number and the postcode the software is registered to, then click the Login button. Click the Web Booking tab and then the link to head to your online configuration portal. Here you can manage member settings online. On the left, click Memberships and then Configure Settings. The top will show which sites you would like to configure your settings for, but first you will need to set your global settings, so make sure this tab is selected first. What is the minimum password length that will be allowed will set the number of characters a member password can be. We generally recommend between 5 and 10 characters. Enter a number in the box on the right equating to the smallest number of characters the member's password length can be. Below this, toggle Remove First Pro Rata Payment on if you do not want online membership applications to take a first pro rata payment. You can also use alternative membership descriptions here if you so wish. Next, you can select your specific site at the top. This will be where you can set further sign-up options. The top will be for setting the first date you will enable online membership sign-ups for. Set this in the format of year, day, month. Below you can allow single membership sign-ups as well as renewals. Further below, you can set whether a member can renew their membership via how many days before their membership expiry. In the Payment Options section, click the Global tab to set up the details for all your sites or the individual site if they differ from one another. The first option is whether you wish to enforce payment for membership sign-ups. This will mean someone will need to make a payment for their membership upon creation. You can then set the global account email, which will be the address a member will receive an email for when paying for their membership. This can also be set up in the Payment Gateway section if you have one set up, under Payment Receipt Email, which will supersede the global account email. The next section is Global Direct Debit User Number and Global Trading Name for Direct Debit Mandate, where you can enter these details including the name of your company account. As for site-specific settings, click one of these for any site-specific account details and currency settings. Next, on the left, click Confirmation Email. Here you can set up details for the confirmation email that members will receive upon sign-up. You can enter the sender name that the confirmation email will come from, as well as the site-specific email address, a subject line for the email, and any further details for the header and footer of the confirmation email template. Make sure to use any insert field options on the right, such as your logo, the client name, and membership type. Below all these options, set whether you too will receive an email when a member signs up or pays, as well as the email address in question, such as your own. You can also set these options for any direct debit mandate notification for when a direct debit has been set up. On the left, the Terms and Conditions section will be for setting up the details members will see during their online sign-up process. You can input your logo here via the Insert Fields area as before. Most importantly, you can type the details members will need to know. For example, you may wish to outline that the membership is for a year, the joining fee covers the initial joining and a month's membership, and that a reminder will be sent nearing the expiry of the membership. The custom text area section will be where you can insert a few additional marketing details. For example, you may wish to input a link to your privacy policy or why a client should opt into marketing. Below this is the reload URL. This will be where you will send members once they successfully complete their sign-up. Typically, this will be to your website URL, which you can copy and then paste into this box. The final section is web links. Here you will find a site-specific link for each of your sites. This will take the recipient straight to membership signups for that site. This is useful to copy and paste into other marketing material to take the strain out of membership sign-up. Once everything has been configured and you have provided a section on your website for membership, then clients can sign up for memberships online. They can then enter their details to complete the membership sign-up without any hassle. Now you know how to set up memberships online using Core. If you have yet to experience Core by Premier Software, why not book a free presentation using the link in the description. In the meantime, you can find out more when you visit our website at www.premier-core.com, telephone our sales team on +44 01543 466 580, or email us at sales@premiersoftware.co.uk. Why not subscribe to us on YouTube for weekly videos on how to use Core and click the notification bell to receive updates as soon as they become available. You can also follow us on Twitter at Core by Premier and LinkedIn at Premier Software Solutions for regular content. Take care and thank you for watching.